Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great Monday. Well, today as you can see we're going to be working on the toy shop, and I got this from FGOBY. But before we get started, we're going to open day 18 of my tea advent calendar. I have to scooch back just a bit. All right, let me see where to punch. There we go. It says award-winning spiced gingerbread chai, our best-selling tea all year round. Yum. And this one is really, really fine. Where some of them had great big pieces in it, this is very fine and kind of granulated. That sounds really good. Trying to get it where it'll focus. Come on, focus. Yum. Maybe later. This is what do you call it? Herbal. So you can use milk in it, or not. Sometimes I put milk in my chai, sometimes not, and steep it for 4 minutes. So I guess it has 0 caffeine is what I was trying to say. Very nice. Yum. Gonna have to have some of my fruitcake with that. All right, let's get down to stitching. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry about that, but after smelling that, it made me sneeze. Not that I'm allergic to it, I just think it was so fine that I got some of those particles up my nose. So we're going to be working up here in this green part, and the color is green. And let me see here. Yellow is $8.90. Isn't that a pretty green? It's just beautiful. I did even find time to do my nails for Christmas. Of course, I probably have to do them before I go to my daughter's house for Christmas. Yeah, I decided, this is a new thing, that every day up to and on Christmas Eve, I will do a stitch with me, and it will be Christmas themed. So I think we got enough to do that. Some will be new, some will be older, shall I say. Now this one I got from FGOBY, last year sometime. I did not write on the, it's in its own plastic bag. But I will go through my crates over here, because I'm pretty sure that's where the one I'm looking for is at. Heck, it could be in the other room for all I know. Everything has gotten so discombobulated around here. But yeah, the one I'm looking for, I believe it's a house, and there's Santa in the sky with the reindeer and all that good stuff. And I did find a couple of winterish ones, so I'll save those for January. I don't know that I did or I didn't order any winter type ones for January, so it'll be a surprise for everybody, right? Holy cow. And if we don't have enough winter ones to go around, then we'll just use a Christmas one. That's about all I can say. So, yeah. So yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Not much of anything. I did get to sit in my rocking chair and look out the window and watch the birds eat their bird food that's right there. I have a what do you call it, a window air conditioner. So that's where the bird feeder sits. I put them out one of the sick eggs, but yeah, they didn't. I don't know that they've found it yet or not. They're really consuming up the bird seed, so I may have to get some more of that. But anyway, so I sat there and I stitched on those peonies that I was working on yesterday. And what else did I stitch on? I can't remember. Isn't that... Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so I got a wild hair, and I decided that I would stitch on my silk one. So I put 2 or 3 strands in of that before I get totally frustrated and have to just give it up. Oh yeah, I will put a picture of my Christmas tree in here somewhere. I'm losing my voice already. Yeah. So hopefully today at work will go better than Wednesday went. It just went downhill really, really fast last week. With all the snow and that slide into, because it really wasn't an accident. It's just that the cars couldn't control themselves and they just slid into each other, so nobody got hurt. So that's a good thing. But yeah, let's not do that again for a while. Now let's see. We didn't have an order last week, so we should have an order this week. So, and you know, that's usually the order that has all the stuff in it, you know, for Christmas and then through New Year's. So it might be a little bit bigger, you know, but not too horribly big. But just kind of stock it up, and there'll be a lot of people in town, or at least going through to go skiing, because they get on our highway and then they go up to a little bit and take another one, and then another thing kind of goes into it, so it's kind of an S, if you will, you know, back to us, to go skiing. So we're the thoroughfare, so there'll be a lot of people going skiing, and the kids are off school this whole week. Yay, my daughter is beyond words. But they will get to go to Boys and Girls Club a couple of days this week. I think they're open 2, maybe 3 days before the big holiday, and then they'll be closed next week after Christmas for a little bit until the new year. So fun times. But I did talk to my daughter, so I have to take the ham over to her house about Wednesday so that it can get defrosted. And I think we're planning on doing our Christmas tea on Friday. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. Need to cut a couple of threads here. Oh, these scissors are horrible. They're not horrible, but, you know, they just don't cut the best. Oh, gravy, get over there. And I put on hand lotion, so nothing should stick to my hand. So, yeah, I just basically stitched, and I made big breakfast. So I had French toast with bacon for breakfast. And then for dinner, I made a meatloaf. Yeah, I wasn't in the mood to make all the stuff with it, so I just had meatloaf. Sorry, I needed a drink. With all these heaters running, it kind of dries me out. So, yeah. But I'm more the meatloaf in a sandwich person than I am meatloaf with all the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the vegetable and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't get too much out of that. I've just kind of gone my own way with meatloaf since I'm by myself, you know. I don't feel compelled to fix a huge dinner around it, because then I just got leftovers and just not into it. I'd rather have a meatloaf sandwich. I know, isn't that crazy? So is everybody getting their stuff together for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? I still have to go to the grocery store or perhaps the dollar store and get some Christmas cards to hold my, what do you call them? My gift cards. Because those, I don't know if I can get little envelopes or with them or not. Sometimes I was thinking there might have been envelopes with them. But, you know, my luck, no, that won't happen. Oh, goodness, I'm telling you. And my daughter and I, somewhere along the line, might have to make a trip to Walmart. I'm not sure how that's going to go. So, it should be adventurous. Let's just put it that way. Oh, for pity's sake. I don't know how I got to stitching backwards. Let's try that again. This material is a little bit gauzy, if you will. It's really terribly soft. So it's one of those before we ever got to using floss drops and that new fabric. I'm sure of it, so I have no idea when or, you know, what time I got these. I just know that I got it last year. And I worked on it. I could probably put up, like at the end of the video, one of the Stitch With Me's with this one, so you'll know the time period. I vaguely remember working on this. And another one I'm looking for is called, I think it's called The Kiss. And it's a Joy Sunday, and it's a little girl kissing a snowman. I love that one. Haven't started it, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure it's a 14 count. So that can probably attest why I haven't started it. Because back last year I did not like working on 14 count. But this year we've just kind of come out of our shell and working a little bit on 14 counts. Sorry, I gotta flip this. It's killing my neck. Speaking of killing my neck, I haven't worked on the diamond painting anymore over the weekend. I put in probably 2 to 3 hours on that thing, and it just sent me over the edge, so we're just not working on it right away. So I doubt that I'll finish that this year. But we'll try. It'll be close because it's only at, what is that, 30 by 40? I don't think it's 40 by 50. It might be. Oops. Okay. Get out one more strand here. And it doesn't look like it's going to snow all the rest this week, so we'll see. It'll probably change its mind. You know how that goes. Probably be really, really windy there somewhere, and then it'll decide to snow. But it's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s, which is kind of unheard of for around here. I hope you're all getting good weather where you're at. Whoops, wrong one. This is kind of confettied a little bit. It has bigger areas, and then it has some confetti, but it's very easy to stitch on. That is if I could get the needle to do what I wanted it to do. This has a lot of good elements. I don't know how many of them are going to show up since it's, what did I tell you, 40 by 50? Yeah, I don't know. See, there's a lot of things going on here, so I don't know how much of it will actually show up. It is one that should have been at least a 60 by 90. Yeah, at least. And I usually stray away from those that have so much detail. So, we'll see. We will see. Ah! Right through the other color. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope y'all got all your Christmas shopping done and everything you're going to do for Christmas and Christmas dinner. My daughter's still getting it together, so I don't know. That's why I said there may be a trip to Walmart involved. Okay, let's go back over there somewhere. Get it, and scissors, they need to be sharpened, I think. We're just going to flip this around. I got so much stuff on my desk. Come on. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do a Christmas stitch every day. And we seem to have enough stuff to definitely do the Christmas thing. January, yeah, not real sure. I know I don't have anything for Valentine's Day. January, I might get through it with some winter things. Or things at least that have snow in them. How's that? And as I'm looking for those other ones, I'll look and see if there's any winter ones to go as well. Well, I was hoping that this thread would get this whole little area done, but I see it kind of crawls back up here towards the top of the house. It's that green that's under there. At least one of the greens, I should say. And I wanted to stitch with either green or red today, so. And we'll try to keep that theme going. We'll see how long that lasts. But, yeah. I may even have a stitch with me tomorrow. After my floss tube. We will see. Alright guys, I think that's as far as that, whoops. I was going to turn it right side up. So we almost got all that going down there. We got it from this side, but it just keeps forking out there. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.